If you have dry skin, itchy skin, or any other symptoms that you've seen here, congratulations, you have successfully managed to damage your skin barrier. Jokes aside, you have either directly or indirectly damaged your skin barrier, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to treat your skin barrier effectively. And no, you don't need to buy those fancy little luxury skincare product or spend a lot of money. You just need to spend a little bit of money because you need to understand what your skin barrier is made up of and how it got damaged in the first place, so you can treat it without spending a lot of money or without worrying too much. And again, skin barrier repair is actually easy, like the title says. So why does your skin barrier gets damaged? So for this, we're gonna get a bit geeky right now because I'm gonna be showing you guys the different layers of the skin and what exactly the skin or the uppermost skin barrier is consists of. Don't skip the video. This is something you need to know about your skin. The skin is made up of 3 different layers. The topmost layer is the epidermis or the skin barrier, the middle layer is the dermis, and the layer beneath that is the subcutaneous layer. And we just need to focus on the epidermis at the moment because we don't want to get too sciencey. Skin barrier can get damaged if either you're exposed to the sun a lot, you have suddenly changed your skincare routine, or you're aging, or there's a sudden dry or a humid climate, and so on. So let me just put it right here so you can see all the different things that are actually causing your skin barrier to get damaged. The external surroundings and the other stuff that's been going around you can also damage your skin barrier. If your skin barrier is damaged, these are all the symptoms that you might see: itchy skin or a dry skin, getting a lot of wrinkles, discoloration on the skin, flaky skin, lack of skin elasticity, and so on. And when the skin barrier is damaged, skin layer, the epidermis, it's gonna become porous, allowing irritants, allergens, and whatnots into the skin, and it's gonna promote more transepidermal water loss. Let me again break it down. Transepidermal water loss, or TEWL, is actually a natural process where your body is gonna push out a bit of water into the environment. So it's completely normal. Every human being is gonna have this TEWL process going on. But when you have a damaged barrier, there's gonna be more water loss. Since the skin is porous, it's promoting more water loss, so your skin feels dehydrated. When your skin is damaged, again, these are all the conditions that you're gonna see on your skin. These are not all the conditions everyone might see. You might see some of these conditions. Again, it depends from person to person. So how are you going to repair your skin? Simple. Let's consider your skin cells or the layers in your epidermis as bricks. What you need to stick the bricks together? Mortar. So you need mortar to fill in the layers or the gaps that have been formed in your skin. What exactly is the mortar? Lipids. Lipids are the mortar for your skin. Lipid barrier in your skin is also called as the acid mantle. This is more like the topmost layer on your skin that's actually interacting with the environment, stopping all the allergens and irritants from entering into your skin. And the lipids, aka the mortar of your skin, is made up of ceramides, cholesterol, free fatty acids, and much more. So now you know the whys and the whats of your skin barrier. Now let's get down to the how. Most important part that you have been waiting for since the start of the video. Also give this video a thumbs up and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I had to put it right here before moving to the important part. As a rule of thumb, it's applicable to everyone. Drop your current skincare routine. You may say that this skincare routine has been with you for years, or this is something that's promising to you. Again, your skin might have aged or you have damaged it. You need to drop whatever that's familiar to you to start incorporating a different routine that's going to specially treat your skin barrier and bring it back to its old consistency. After dropping your skincare routine, be sure to change your cleanser. You need to go for a gentle cleanser that doesn't have any alcohol, parabens, or fragrances. That's pretty much going to cleanse your skin, but it's not going to be too harsh for your skin. You get the gist, right? And the gentle cleansers usually contain fatty acids, ceramides, and natural oils. Again, the lipids that your skin barrier needs. So opt for a gentle cleanser while you can. You need to spend a bit of money on this new routine. Again, It's not gonna be a hell a lot, but you can still use this cleanser even after your skin barrier has been repaired. So yeah, you have to spend a bit of money too. Please stop your exfoliation routine. It's already loose and flaky, and you don't need to damage it more by doing an exfoliation routine when your skin barrier is damaged. And the next step is to use a moisturizer or a serum with the following active ingredients in it. And no, don't be greedy and add everything at the same time. You can start slow. Maybe you can start with ceramide that's making up the most of the lipid layer, and then slowly add other ingredients. To compensate with the water loss from your skin, always be sure to use a hydrating moisturizer to restore the water levels in your skin. And using a mineral sunscreen with zinc oxide is a much better option, because zinc oxide is gonna form a layer on your skin that's gonna stop the UV rays and all the allergens from entering your skin. And zinc oxide is also said to have anti-inflammatory properties, and it's not gonna congest your pores causing any acne, so it's the perfect end product for your skincare routine. For the night, you can lose the zinc oxide and continue with a good gentle cleanser, a serum that's gonna target repairing your skin barrier, and a good moisturizer. Bonus tip is to drink a lot of water, which is gonna store the water content in your skin's barrier, and to take in a tablespoon of flax seeds. Flax seeds contain a lot of essential fatty acids, and taking in the flax seeds is gonna help improve the fatty acid content in your skin barrier. Again, keeping your body healthy is also going to keep your skin healthy. Before you go, a small advice is that be sure to always treat your skin kindly, and don't buy products that you don't understand, or don't buy products that others are using or a famous influencer is using. Know your skin, know the ingredients, and then get the products to use on your skin. And that's it for today, guys, and until next time.